Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at FLR network because I have already covered that, but that video was not good and I realized that the voice quality was pretty bad. So I will be making this update video on the FLR network again. So first of all, what is FLR network? FLR is a layer 1 EMB compatible blockchain. So they have smart contracts and their Oracle products, and they also have smart contracts capability. Whatever the projects built are on top of Ethereum and Avalanche, those can also be built on FLR. So basically that is what FLR offers. So they have their FLR time series Oracle. That is their one of the biggest product, because so if we look at the FLR tokenomics and we see FLR had the genesis supply of 100 billion. So out of that so this is a genesis supply, that means it does not have a max supply. So out of that 100 billion, as of now we have circulating of around 34 billion tokens in the circulation, as you can see here. So it has a market cap of 1.5 billion. I will explain why it has gone up in the coming section. So first of all, out of which 22% goes to the FLR development, 58% goes to the community, which is pretty good, 16% goes to the team, and 21% goes to the burned Baker tokens. I believe these tokens will be burned, and 16% goes to the team, advisor, and even early Baker. So that is pretty good. So as of now, as you can, if we look here, this is the vesting schedule of FLR, or distribution schedule of FLR. As of now, we are into FLR launched around, I believe, in January of 2023. So as of now, we are into the let's see, 15 month, I believe. So we are currently around somewhere here, and as you can see, this is the supply of the FLR. And there was a pretty good update on 23rd February. As you can see, FLR tokenomics following reinvestment from early bakers. So the early bakers have decided to reinvest in the FLR token, and they also extended their vesting period from 2024 through to Q1 2026, and they have agreed to limit their token sales to a maximum 0.5% of the 30-day daily volume. So they will be selling, as you can see here, but they have limited to 0.5% of the volume. So that means there won't be that much pressure. So these are the reinvestment. For 50% of all the investors proceeds from FLR sold through January 2026 will be reinvested in the FLR ecosystem. So that means they are committing big into their ecosystem growth. And as of now, if we do look at their DeFi, we see a proper good rise in their TVL. As you can see, the TVL has gone up, and as of now there aren't that many projects, but it has been growing, as you can see here. That means in the long run, FLR will have much more vibrant ecosystem. So as of now, if we look at this one, but I still do not like their tokenomics, because if we look at 2024, as you can see here, there will be more than, I believe, okay, so let's see here, there will be around 55 to 54 billion tokens in the circulation by 2025, which is pretty big, because that means that sale pressure will actually increase. And they do have good thing, because as you can see here, they have a monthly FLR drops, original airdrops, and cross-chain incentives. So they have a big rewards for the community. That means community will be using their token pretty good, so they could be holding rather than selling, which is pretty high. So basically FLR is used for staking, and they also incentivize a delegation to this is their FLR time series, I believe, Oracle, to support the provision of accurate decentralized data. Collateral within decentralized, that is FLR will be used as a collateral. Transaction fees are also paid in the FLR network. So basically that is what is happening with FLR. So let's look at some of the data. Let's look at some of the updates. So they have partnership with Anchor, Apex, Oracle, Diamond, and others. So they have a pretty good partnerships built up. So as of now, if we look at their governance, this is their latest proposal which will be ended on March of 8th. That means if the users decides to vote, the buy pressure could come in around 5 days. So this buy pressure could happen because as you can see, whoever wants to vote will vote using the FLR token. So this is basically add support for FLR system protocol and FT. So this is basically their Oracle scaling. So let's look at some of the states of the FLR. So if we look at the charts, as you can see here, this let's look at the these are the transactions. The transactions have gone up daily. This is pretty good. And these are the below count which have also gone up, and these are the verified contracts which are pretty this is a pretty useless graph actually. So these are the active senders which are pretty normal, and these are the active receivers which is pretty normal as well if we look here. But unique addresses have gone parabolic. As you can see here, the total addresses have gone up and are going up slowly, so that is pretty good. In terms of active addresses, these are also pretty linear, as you can see here. So let's look at some gas. So gas used in terms of fee, as you can see here, the fee is pretty good. In terms of gas fee, the gas fee has gone up. That means that there is a big network usage. In terms of fees which have gone up, that means there is a big network usage going on as of now. That is pretty bullish for this FLR. So if we have already covered their, what do we say, their DeFi. In terms of FLR investors, they raised around 46 million, and in 4 rounds. These are the 4 rounds, and this was the pretty recent round in which they raised $35 million. As you can see here, it was pretty recent on February 23, which is pretty good. So I think this, if we look at the price, this could be the pump which can be explained here. So this pump happened because of this investment which happened. As you can see here, it went up. From here we'll discuss later what is going on with their price. As of now, these are the investors which you can see, which are pretty good. They have a Oasis Lab, which is their, I think, biggest one of the biggest investors, including Kinetic. These both are biggest their investors. So now let's move to the price action. So there, as you can see, it broke its long time as it went up, and it really broke this resistance with a big momentum. And if we look here, this pump happened because of the investment happening, and as of now it has been consolidating. So considering their tokenomics being released, I think the coin is still pretty good to hold because of their incentives, and if you are actually using their network, you can also get rewarded. So I think there won't be that much sell pressure for at least 1 year, but the supply will increase. That means there will be some sell pressure. The tokens will be happening, but I think the demand may outscale the supply in the short term. So the first entry, which I think is pretty good around, is 39 to 38, and followed by this one around 36. If not, this one is also pretty good around 32 to 32. And if not, I think these are the lower entries which are pretty good around 26 to 25. If not, 23 to 24. If not, 22 to 22. So these are some of the DCA, dollar cost average points, which I am looking at. If we are able to get these, I think the short-term demand will come in and the price will most likely go higher, and we can take the profit. So, and to conclude this, I think the project is a pretty good, but the only problem is that the token has so much supply, and it will be released slowly, but it may outscale the demand, which means the price could fall down eventually. So in terms of availability, FLR has a pretty limited availability as of now. As you can see here, it is available on Gate.io, OKX, KuCoin exchange. It is not available on Binance, which could be the pump point for the FLR. If it gets available on Binance, I think it could go even higher. So as of now, it has a market cap of around 1.5 billion. It may hit even 3 billion if it comes to Binance. No one knows. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.